Hey everyone, it's Katie. Welcome to Vlogs on Saturdays. I do understand that I missed last week. We're not quite in the groove yet, and I was occupied in Colorado with some New York Times bestselling authors. What? That was pretty exciting. I just did not lend well to me producing content. Anywho, trying to get back on the horse. Today, you can see I have a little bit of a different background. If you were to check out the rest of my room, I have several maps of various places around the world and indications of where I have been. If you can kind of see all of those pins. I do collect pins when I go somewhere cool. Adding 2. In 2 days, Daniel and I are driving to Chicago. Hopefully it won't snow like it's snowing outside right now. And from there we are flying to Iceland and then to Amsterdam. Because I joined this subscription program called Next Vacay, they send me flight options when flights are cheap, based on airports that are close to me, and it's like $25 a year. If this all works out, then I have saved many times more than the cost of this program. So touch base with me after Monday or after the next Monday when I come back. Now the real challenge of packing begins. So it would cost a butt ton of extra money to check a bag or even to carry on a bag. I mean, we gotta make money somehow. So I get a free personal item, 10 by 13 by 17. I have measured. This Doctor Who backpack is going to suffice. Join me while I figure out what the heck I'm going to put in this bag. So you are currently looking at a mess of a bed because I am trying to determine what makes the cut and what doesn't. When I backpacked for 2 months, I definitely took more than I needed. I think I brought a book with me that I ended up bringing back with me and didn't once open. I probably should have left it. We should be expecting high 30s, low 40s. It seems like in the Netherlands. So I have these pair of heavy duty boots. They are heavy duty. You could probably drop a knife on me and it won't cut because I think these are steel toe that I was gifted. I'm gonna wear them. Probably only gonna bring this one shoe because I do not have the space, nor if we are outside, do I want any other shoe. I mean, these are water resistant, so I shouldn't need another shoe. Maybe I'll bring flip-flops. Since I'm wearing them, I won't need to take up space in my bag. That is probably my biggest tip, is if you don't want to carry too much in your bag, then wear it. Wear 2 sweatshirts, wear 2 pairs of pants. I have worn 3 pairs of pants, and you can get by without paying a butt ton of money. Another thing that I had to get Daniel to go out and get is, can you see, we'll put this in focus right here, an adapter. So you can for the different, because there's different ports. And then this went with me when I traveled. This made it easy so I could hog a plug, but then I could charge all that I needed and allow anybody else, because this allows for different plugs of different nations as well to be able to charge. And it looks super cheap, but I bought it in 2013 and it still works. So, I mean, you can't argue with that. I'm not gonna bring all of these, but definitely want some snacks for driving to Chicago and sitting in the airport, because airport food can get expensive. Also, funny travel story, Daniel got an email that said, Miss Sackman, congratulations, you're going to Iceland. On here, it clearly says he's male. So I don't know if we're gonna have problems or not, because why would an email call him Miss unless that's just a lost in translation thing. Bags for delicates to squish them, as well as when we have dirty clothes, it's easy to separate what's really gross in here, iPad, because when I backpacked in 2013, because I would book my hostels on here, I would book tours that I was going to. I had told my credit card company that I was going overseas, and I don't know if they flubbed up, but I got overseas and I used it and they shut it down. So I had to use this iPad to call with Skype and get them to fix it. The good thing about taking old stuff with you when you travel is that if something were to happen, it's not that big a deal. Oh, another heavy duty tip and trick. I have come up with my personal first aid kit. This is the journal that I'll take. It is my personal journal. I will probably bring this. This is a fancy little invention that I can put around my waist and put my camera on it. So no matter where you go, sunglasses, probably a must. Okay. No makeup, because we're not going anywhere. So this is what I'm taking in terms of bathroom items. Anything else I need, I can just get there. There's no point in loading up on a bunch of stuff. This comes from a different bag, but it is a waterproof or water resistant thing. So if it's raining and I don't want my bag to get wet, we're gonna put this over it. Passport. So I'm not going anywhere without it. And then I like to call this a little kangaroo pouch. During most all my travels, I will put this, tuck this right in front. It's not very visible unless I lift up my shirt. And I've got my ID, my passport, cash, card. I keep the essentials in here because nobody can pickpocket me when it's like in front of my body, under my clothes. So kangaroo pouch, the Australians thought that was a funny name. It's really helpful. Gonna grab these as well. These are super thin, but they're good for underneath. I think I might bring the sweatshirt because yay. The thing is that in this case, we're gonna be spending a lot of time outside, which means we're gonna be wearing our winter jackets. So it's not like it matters what we're wearing underneath as long as we're warm. It's winter, it's fine, and we don't know anybody there, so it doesn't matter, they can't judge us. Even if we're wearing the same sweatshirt 7 days in a row, what? Doesn't matter, because we're traveling for practicality. Plus, this is like traveling for adventure. Who wants to lug around 50-pound checked bags? I mean, that's not adventuring, that's modern living. Ugh, who likes that? So the key in packing for traveling is multifunctionality. You hardly ever want to bring something that only has one use. Underwear, okay, sure, but like a shirt, you know, you don't want to just have 5 shirts, separate shirts for 5 separate occasions. It would be better if you had one shirt that could turn itself into 5 separate occasions. So this right here, it's kind of a cute crop top. Now I could wear this by itself in a dressy occasion with my pants and, I mean, maybe the flip-flops. Or I could wear this and put a t-shirt over it, and suddenly I've turned my t-shirt into a long sleeve. So it can be dressy or it can be long sleeve. It can be layered, it can add to warmth. This is something that I can bring because it's tiny. And that's another thing you look for. All right. So this stack you see right here, I'm going to wear this on Monday to switch it up. Plus, there's always time you can wash things. As long as you have enough while the things that you're washing are drying, you can wash in a sink with little like Tide Pods or something. So we don't need giant suitcases. What am I going to take camera-wise? And then I'm going to pack all of this stuff to keep my camera. I'm probably going to take more than I need in terms of camera equipment because I just never know what I need, and I'd much rather be ill-prepared with my clothes than ill-prepared with my camera. Maybe that's just the videographer in me. Definitely battery charger, batteries. Gotta grab the extra SD cards. I've got a cheapy shotgun mic, which works well enough, but if I lose it or somebody steals it, not a big deal. I think I'm gonna bring 3 lenses. I think I'm gonna bring my 18-1 35, yep. My 10-18 and this 50 that I'm currently using. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do over there. I skimp on the unimportant parts, clothes, so I can deal with what really matters. That is one of the other keys to traveling, my friends. Skimp on the unimportant stuff, skimp on the stuff that you can do without, so that you can splurge on your precious space, because I will have to carry this weight on what truly matters. And what matters to me is the camera equipment. For you, it could be your beauty equipment. Okay, then take up your space with your makeup and your stuff. If you care about what you look like clothes-wise and nothing else, do that. If you want shoes options, splurge on that. But when we're traveling light, we cannot splurge on everything. So you pick what's important to you and you let the rest go. Or you do the bare minimums and you just ship it. That's what I'm gonna do. I may add more stuff, may take more stuff away, but you kind of get the general idea, and I will see you next time.